Mama Cheryl, and today I'm coming to you with a special video. Today we are going to make garlic salt. But before we get started, I have to give credit where credit is due. I learned this recipe and how to do this from a sister named Stacy from the name of their YouTube channel is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. And she does some awesome things over there. So I'm going to leave their channel down below so you guys can go check them out. Excuse me. Ooh, this garlic is strong. Anyway, what I like about them, when they say they're off grid, they're off grid. You know, she cooks on a wood cook stove, a wood stove. And when he plows their field for planting, when they get ready to plant their garden, he actually plows with a team of horses. Now that's being off grid. Because you hear people say, oh, we're off grid, but they still use a lot of modern stuff. You know, like they have running water, but it's not coming in through pipes like normal people get water through the city. Anyway, go over there and check them out because she does a lot of great things. You know, so, and subscribe. You know, like I said, I'll put the information below. Anyway, we're going to get started. We have 1 cup of Himalayan pink salt and a whole clove of garlic. And like Stacy was saying in her video, you know, you have to be careful with your garlic because we know that they mess with the food and they radiate our food and stuff. So when you buy garlic, don't buy it packaged, not unless it says organic and you get it from a farmer's market. And if you do buy it in the grocery store, try to find what they call bulk garlic because that's kind of fresh. Because if you can see, I'm gonna see if I can show you. Right here, this garlic is sprouting. Can you see that? The little sprout? That's how you know this hasn't been irradiated. This is fresh organic garlic. And I'm gonna have to I might just plant this. Smells good, it's strong. And I noticed too, fresh garlic, organic garlic is stronger than that they radiated. Maybe it cooks it some, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna get started here. Okay, she grind hers up in a hand. She had Doug, her husband, to grind it up in a hand blender. I want one of those too. I'm gonna give you one of those. But today, I'm gonna use the electric stuff. I have, this is a stick blender. You know, I know a lot of you know what these are. I asked my daughter to pick this up for me because I use these to make soap with too. And I asked her to get me a cheap one so I could make some soap, but she came home with this bad boy, and I just didn't have the heart to use it to make soap because once I make soap with it, I can't ever use it again for nothing else. So anyhow, we're gonna use this. I'm looking forward to using this. It's the first time I'm using this too. So we're gonna put our garlic in, and we're gonna put our salt in. That's 1 cup of salt to a whole head of garlic. Okay, now remember I said this is the first time I'm using this, so bear with me. Okay, let me turn this around so I can see. Okay, my go ahead. I think if I remember correctly, I set my oven to 200 degrees, but I would have normally dehydrated this, but I don't have my dehydrator here at my mom's house. I think I'm gonna have my husband to bring it over here so I can have it here with me. So when I do stuff like this, it's dehydrated. But I put the oven on 200 degrees, and I'm gonna go back and check. I think she said leave it in there in the oven for an hour. So this actually works pretty doggone good. Make sure all the garlic is blended all the way up, and it looks like it's, let's see. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Okay. Let me get a pan to put this in. First, I gotta get this top off. Let's see. Okay, I got the top off. After I turned the camera off and got the top off, it just came right off. Okay, I'm going to put the salt in this pan. And get it ready to go into the oven. All right, got it all in there. Now I'm gonna go put this in the oven. Okay guys, since we're talking about garlic salt, making garlic salt, I just want to come and show you two of the salts that I like to use. Okay, we use this one today. This is the pink Himalayan salt. Okay, this is good for just everyday cooking and you know, putting on everything. This is just good for everything, and you don't have to worry about poison, because what they put in like regular table salt, Morton salt, bromine, or whatever it's called, you don't ever want to eat that. That's what causes people to have high blood pressure. It's not that the salt itself is bad, it's what they do to it when they strip it and do all kind of weird things to it. But anyway, yeah, this is the Himalayan pink salt. Okay, now right here I have sea salt. This is sea salt from Mexico, and this salt you couldn't use to make, well, not unless you just like the taste of salt, to make like your garlic salt, because it has an intense flavor. And it looks like, you know, they just, when they harvest it, they just threw it in the bag. Because, wait a minute, let me switch hands. I'm left-handed. So anyway, if you can see the texture of this salt, I hope that's not blurry. It has a coarse and fine texture. And it's not, it looks white, but it's not. It has a grayish tinge to it. And there are some little specks, you know, look like it could be sand or whatever. Anyway, this is the bag it comes in. Okay. And it has a tag on the back that tells you it was packed by Carmen Laura Garcia Hernandez. I don't know if you can see, I'll turn it around so you can see that tag. I don't know if you can read it, but it's there. And it's hasn't been tampered with. This is a good salt. And the reason why I know it's good is because of the color. It has all the information on the back of it. Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there, you know, about the different salts. Yeah, this is, like I said, it's really intense. It's crunchy too. So, yeah, be careful with your salts. Don't buy that Morton stuff. But if you can't spring for a good salt, I would even recommend now, it's called Hanes. It's not your best, but it's a sea salt, and it's better than Morton's. And it's, you know, it's your high-end cheap salt. So, we'll be back when the garlic salt is ready. Oh my goodness, you guys, if you can just smell in here, it smells wonderful. Well, that's if you like garlic. I love garlic, so it smells so good in here. When Stacy, when you make yours, does it smell good? It smells so good. You guys gotta try this. It's so simple. It's so easy, you know. And when you go over there and watch Stacy's video when she made hers, she'll give you all the rundown on what they do to the food and what radiated is and how they, you know, they got all the information up on their video. So, but anyway, it smells heavenly in here. So I'm just waiting on that to dry out, you know, the garlic salt to dry out, and then okay, you guys, here is the finished product of my garlic salt, and it tastes awesome. It, like I said, it had the house smelling good. You like garlic, smell like garlic bread is cooking. Anyway, I tasted it. It's really good. Let me see. But I think next time I might add just a little bit more garlic, because I like garlic. Okay. But anyway, this is our garlic salt, and I like to say again, $2 to Stacy for this idea. And stay tuned for our next video. Shalom.